Might need to be a little longer. All right. And now we're going to sketch kind of back up and out through this other side. So just for a reference, it's going to be helpful to have this other side. Okay, and so for this part, it's going to be kind of a few different arcs, I think, until we get this to look just about the way we want it. And again, you'll just kind of have to work with this to get it the shape that you're kind of looking for. So for now, that's kind of taking shape. I would play around with this a little bit more. And if you click and drag these points, sometimes they don't quite change the way you might want them to. So you can either delete the lines and redo them, redo the arcs, or just change them, modify them, and so forth. The next thing, though, I want to do is go ahead and put the eye, like go ahead and draw the eye, and this kind of curved shape to round out the back of the horse's head, the ears, and the mane. So if we just use the line command, we can kind of draw an eye, and he had it situated kind of right in that area. And you can get pretty detailed with these. Let's use the arc again to get the nostril here a little bit. And the big thing, another point, is to make sure all of these things are connected. I wanted to use the arc. I still have that. Okay. Sort of like that. And then you're going to use some lines or arcs. You could do this with arcs, but you need to draw some divisions for the main. So one line here. Let's get another. We'll need a lot of different little line segments. And this can be kind of personal preference, just how you want to divide up these parts of the main. And what this does is allows us to extrude some parts so that they're wider than other parts. And so it kind of will help get the main so it's easier to kind of see what it's supposed to be when we extrude it. Just make sure the lines are connecting to the points on your drawing. And I'm not going to spend, I could spend a lot of time like getting these perfectly even. I'm just going to get them somewhat close so that you guys can see them and then create them on your own individual night. Okay, that's enough for now. I might move this one, like just tilt it or move it a little. I actually going to delete that. Okay, so it's not exactly like the one in the sketch that we had, but it's close. So what I can do now is actually, I guess I need to trim this section, my center line right there, so that doesn't cause a problem. And I guess the last thing then is to make the ear before I do the extruding and revolving. So I'm just going to use the line command. I'm going to go up here to the top and let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to go out right there. Then I'm going to use the arc from there to about right here. Oh, hold on. Undo that. So I don't want the tangent arc, I want the 3-point arc. Right there to about right there. Alright, and so that's about what I'm going for. Could probably move the ear back a little bit more, might look better. I'm going to leave it though just for the sake of time right now. And let's see. To make things a little bit easier, I'm going to trim this small section of line right there and right there. All Alright, I think I'll leave the other components here. So now we're going to finish the sketch, and we're going to revolve the base, so these two parts, and we're going to revolve them around our center line. So you can see we got this revolution. That's fine. So now the sketch went away. We just want to go ahead and show sketch 1. So we've got it up here again. And now the top part is going to be an extrusion. So click extrude. And before we do this, let's make a few things, point a few things out. Click symmetric, so it's going to extend from both sides of our drawing. And the depth is probably going to be right around, let's go 0.2. It's just a little less, 0.2 of an inch. We can make it a 1/4 inch, 0.25. Let's just try that. So we're going to extrude symmetrically, 1/4 of an inch. So it's going 1/4 of an inch on each side of the center line. Yep, that looks about right. So we just need to go ahead and select now all the parts of the body that we want to extrude.